Hey, Kurt the boat doctor. This boat is better than I thought. I remember the last one I drove. So this has only been about 3 of these new 1850s. You can tell how wide it is. It's the same as a 2050. Only pick up about a foot and a half, 2 more feet in the rear, which is a big difference because that's damn near the middle of that motor from there. So that gives you a lot more room. But these are deep, and this had that. Now I don't know if you can see these, but you got some good 1 foot at least swells, 1.5 feet, about maybe 1.5 seconds apart. And it's hard to tell on a video because it doesn't show you justice. But most boats in this, yeah, you'd be down 8 miles an hour. But look how wide this is. Now the Super Cab, of course, is a little bit more dolled up, some carpet on the walls, a little quieter. This ain't bad though. This is actually better than I thought. Good visibility. Wider window, you can tell that's definitely wider than the old window. It's got the command link gauges. This sucker just cruised through at full throttle, no problem. And this 115, huh, it got some get up and go. And he was right. I think his name was Don. It is 140 maximum, but these are like 130s. These 115s are. But I mean, it gets. You'll see what I'm talking about. But first, I'm just going to put it in gear. This is your tack. It's got fuel management, and I'll show you what kind of fuel economy. You're not going to beat their fuel economy. Nobody can beat these guys. So anyway, I'll trim it down. And now notice, it's in neutral, right? I'm steering the boat in neutral. Now we got a north-north wind, about maybe 9 miles an hour. And see how I'm steering this boat without even being in gear. That's that aero design I was talking to you about the other day. They're just unbelievable. Neutral. Okay, so now you just pop it in, you go to the tack, you hit the mode button. You got to be on the hour meter until the T pops up. Then you hit the mode button to says troll, and then you just hit this button. It goes up to about 950. See, there 1,000. There's your RPMs right there. So brought it up 1,000. Now look at this. I can steer this in this wind, so actually the current's still going out. So against the current, turning sideways. Now I'm in this little rolly stuff. You can see the boat kind of moving a little bit, but not much. Right there. Huh. Wow. Simply, and look at that. Turning the boat, right? Now if you give it some gas, then you hit that, and then that kicks it off. But look at this. You don't get that roll like this rocking. Here, I'll turn it sideways. In here. Here, sideways. It's hard, man. I wish you could see this, how it really looked. Look at that. It just kind of bounces. It goes like this and then straightens up, hits that reverse, and just straightens back out so you don't get that roll. Now I'm going to turn this thing around. Now watch this. Now I'm going to turn it hard over in this stuff now, okay? See how it picked me up? Look how tight this thing turns. Look at that. There ain't another boat out there that can do that. Same thing in reverse. I can hit it. And this is in these swells. And it ain't blowing out of the water. This is reverse. Look at it spin. No water coming over the back. That's pretty amazing. Good visibility actually, even on this Fisher. Now, we got it on gallons per hour right there, 2.1. So I'm going to bring her up to about 7. God, look at it. This thing is just cruising. Okay, 7 miles an hour for tuna. 1.5, 1.6 gallons an hour. Now we're going to hit it up on top right here. 1001, 1002, we're on top. Look at this thing go. Whoa. This thing cooks. amazing. This is fun. Look, you see the bow rides? I don't get the water coming up. I mean, this would put your little advantage to shame. I mean, this is uncanny. Then when you're taking off, maybe trim it up a little bit to get straightened out, because it'll turn easier if you trim it up. But then if you want to take off, you just trim it down. Oh man, this is gutsy. Now, right here, look at this stuff. Look at the bow rides you got. Wow, this is nice. I'm gonna pick it up right there. I'm only burning at 23 miles an hour. I'm only burning 3.59 gallons an hour. Not even steering the steering wheel. It's doing itself. Yeah, there's no way. 23 miles an hour. There's 30. Not even steering it. Now that's pretty impressive. Now, but see that bow rides I'm talking about? The old one rode like this. Just like that. You just, you know, plowed through the water. Now this, if I give it a little gas, see how that rises? Like that? That's what you want. Now I'm going to turn into, now I'm going to go into them, because we got that north, the current's going out, but we got that wind, that north-northeast, or north-northwest. So now I'm going to hit it against them. Now this is where a lot of boats, you wouldn't even be doing this. I'm doing 11, and it's not even, normally you'd be down to about 8 miles an hour, and most, you know, like advantages, sportsmen, Duckworth. But now I'm going to speed it up a little bit. Where it's comfortable. Wow, this thing's got some power. Now I'm going to sit, because that's how I can tell how good it's going to ride. Okay, there's 20 miles an hour against it. Short, 1.5 seconds, 1 feet, with a half foot of wind waves. Look at that, 22 miles an hour. And I'm only burning 3.9 gallons an hour. That was a good one right there. Huh. Well, kudos, man. Now this 1850 would be awesome all the way up there. All the way there, over in the west, over by where it's crabbing, jetty, even on the ocean, because you don't get no roll on this boat, and you can steer it like sideways. If I'm in it, it doesn't really roll on you. You just spin it on back. I like it. Boat Doctor out, 1850 Fisher, 2023 with a 115. I mean, wow. Sold. I think I'll buy it. Boat Doctor out.